Hi, and welcome to my interview of Scott Wakefield in regards to art and the creative writing industry. My first question, what do you see as the role of visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession?
Visual arts, perhaps the primary means of entertainment and storytelling in modern society. People want to immediately know what they're seeing and want to know what it means. The story must be instantly clear. Visual stories, comic books, movies, television, commercials start with the written word, so the two are inseparable. Visual arts cannot successfully exist without something written down, and this writing must easily translate onto the screen. Likewise, writing can learn from the visual arts, in that it must tell an engaging story that brings vivid images to the mind of the reader.
Question 2. New communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this has a positive or negative influence on your field or industry? And can you provide an example?
I think immediate availability to media can be good and bad. If something has merit, then it can be shared immediately, and even have almost immediate success. Also, being able to tell and share a story digitally can be an amazing boon for the storyteller. E-books and e-readers are perfect examples of this, but the flip side of this is that the content becomes so fleeting. Films used to stay in the theaters for months, but now if the movies aren't successful on the opening weekend, they're panned as a flop. Along the same lines, creators are faced with constant marketing and innovating to stay ahead of the flood of competition and perpetual change.
Question 3. What images are frequently repeated throughout your industry?
I'm not sure I know the answer to this, except to say that creative writing industry has to tell a story with the fewest words possible. Book covers, movie posters, previews, and trailers must quickly tell the story. We're forced to think of ways to pack a great deal of information into the smallest possible space.
Question 4. Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and or what is your favorite style of visual art?
This is a difficult question, but I enjoy comic books and movies a great deal. I love what Stan Lee did for the comic industry, and I like Joss Whedon's storytelling ability, but not necessarily his politics. In the still art world, I'm a fan of realism. I very much love Norman Rockwell's work, and I'm particularly inspired by the April 8, 1933 cover of the Saturday Evening Post with the title Springtime. I love the thoughtful expression of the boy and the idea of what the world holds for him.
And finally, question 5. Has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process?
When I was about 12 years old, my mother went back to school to be an art teacher. Her love for art made a huge impression on me. I was surrounded by beautiful pictures and books full of paintings, as well as my mother's artwork. Because of her, I've had an analytical and appreciative eye towards the art. So yes, I think famous works of art have shaped the way I think about the visual storytelling.
Thank you very much for your time for this interview, and thank you all for watching.